It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And here we go amidst the constant Seattle rain. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 14.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Dodge the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Saints.
Another run for Kamara. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. All right, already seeing how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. They're down here, need 8 on the play.
Back at midfield.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
He sent a man in motion. Throw here, third down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. Shoots away from one. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
Ball carrier.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
49-yard line. A gain of 1 yard.
From the gun, Milrow. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the pistol, gives here to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all of his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running right, it's Kamara. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Milrow now to throw. Quickly to Watson. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Quincy O'Reilly up to make that stop. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right back to Watson. This is Cubs. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
18 more yards.
And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Counter give to Kamara. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Saints.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Kamara. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Decent game here, but short of the first.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He's going to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Ken Walker. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Milrow.
34-yard line.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Quincy Riley on the coverage.
3rd and long, and the throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Matt Ariza on to punt. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes the Saints offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
The Seahawks offense running out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
a gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Milrow with it on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Following a sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
Milrow from the gun. Finding Watson over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints come marching onto the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. That one's complete, right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Couple of big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Camaro. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. Walker on 1st down. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this in the field goal range. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Milrow to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Milrow. One is caught. Horton has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. First and 10 at the
First down throw here from Milrow. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a lead on the final play of the half. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On his Chad Ryland for the point after. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA
spin
Sports
around the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West.
Now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They've got first down here from the 36. Milrow hangs on to it. He made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry? Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. And off to Walker from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He'll come up on first and 10.
3 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They give up the gut to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
No play action here. It's Milrow. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On third down, Walker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Handoff running left, Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal.
Shotgun now for Milrow.
9-yard line.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks throw the lead coming out of halftime. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Saints 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Saints take over.
The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He can run it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They put a receiver in motion right. Passing now on 2nd and 10. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
No throw, 3rd and long. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It's a design run from Milrow. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So now here's 3rd and 5.
B.J. Ojulari on the tackle.
Milrow now to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Tight end in motion left. Throwing it on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
24 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
Line up the design keeper. Pickup of 8 on the run. That sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. On the Seahawks, 35-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down.
Another run for Kamara. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
10 yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Kamara gets it off the option. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Near the goal line. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. This drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. Off the play fake, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Dropping back to throw. Here's him holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Staying with Walker. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Milrow from the gun. That's caught for the first. There he goes again. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose We aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback. And quarterback, protect yourself.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Now Kamara. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Taking down at the 41. A 4-yard gain on the play. Turns up 3rd.
They're going to try and throw it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints.
They run in from the gun with Kamara. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Third and long for him here. And he puts him there under this one, right side. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown! They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Saints 41.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it at the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks making a 10-point ball game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now come out throwing. Screen here for Camaro. Escapes the defender. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's a give inside to Camaro. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Worry on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offensive line fast.
22 yards. And the Saints, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Camara now on 1st and 10. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down, it's another give to Camara. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Worry on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
They kick the running back in motion. Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here it goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's everything he has under this one. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Walker on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Walker
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Saints down by 10. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connecting on a slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
A little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw it again.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Completed over the middle.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Hits him on the in route. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 6. And the Saints, 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 32.
He stops the clock. 32 seconds to go.
We're in the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
To throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Drive begins with a walker run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA.